7 other law enforcement agencies, police cars, one after the other, CHP and sheriff, and no one in command.
I'd been in the store earlier that day, and the clerk, he short-changed me $2. So I cleared that up, got the $2 and left. But we all come back in around midnight. He's partying, going out deer hunting. Clerk starts yelling at me, calls me a thief. I tell him, sorry, I don't owe you no $2. Just want to get some beer and go.
Who's getting cussed out, Carol's getting upset, the guy wants to make a phone call, I push down the receiver, scuffle breaks out, I look like a bottle opener.
Servant comes running out of the store and says, they're trying to stab me or some crazy stuff. And then Norma and Carol come running out of the store. And then the police drive up just at that moment. And he's figuring to get to a place where they can all hide so they don't get busted. He didn't do anything wrong. There was no intent to rob, there was no robbery, but that doesn't matter. The rabbits and the dog.
He got there and he started running, the police started shooting. He was not given an opportunity to surrender.
The totally parts was coming down. I got to go get myself up. I got shot.
And the archetypal example of what not to do. They were going all over like a bunch of wild little ants on a hot frying pan or something, and that's what they were doing.
At the time I heard that they killed my sister, I stopped, I froze. I thought that they came here to kill us. They were going to kill us. All the things that my grandmother had told me, or my dad had told me, were come true.
It's completely realistic. I mean, they've been persecuted ever since. They're afraid. He comes around the back of the cabin and it hits him. Sees Woody and he shoots him twice. So Woody turns around and fires once. A fluke.
I couldn't walk. I was immobilized. Threw away the rifle. People called out to him, don't shoot. I surrendered.
The officers came charging up the hill, and they opened fire on the thing. It was legal. They administered justice from their perspective. By some miracle, any bullet missed them.
The police start shooting at him as they're running away. That's attempted murder right there. Who's guilty of conspiracy to murder?
It's the story of genocide. All of the horrors of genocide, like Indians, the genocide with respect to Jewish people.
Perhaps the greatest reported loss of life in human history. 90% of the peoples, tens of millions of people, was or a form of ethnic cleansing, and is ethnic cleansing of a genocidal act. And I think it's a powerful argument.
It's the only way that the pain of it eventually dissipates. You become them.
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the day the jury came back with that not guilty verdict.
The impact was so strong, and those who participated will remember all their lives.
After I was released, Norma Jean, who was convicted of murder one, even though she never touched the rifle that night, was denied parole at every hearing afterwards. She was finally released by a federal judge after serving 20 years.